So Bitcoin broke down past support levels. The question on everyone's mind is it going down further and how much further? Now let me ask you, why did you get into Bitcoin and crypto investing? So that you could buy low and sell high, right? That's why most of us are here. Now I can share with you, thinking like an investor rather than just someone new will greatly increase your likelihood of gains over time. I'm going to share with you what is going on with Bitcoin, where I think it is going, and some thoughts as an investor for the medium term. Welcome to the Crypto Rain channel. I'm your host, Jay Rain. If you like money in crypto and you're looking for a real investor's take on the crypto market, join the Rainmaker family by liking this video and subscribing with the all notifications bell enabled. Do note, I'm not a financial advisor. I do own or plan to own most of what I talk about on this channel because I don't talk about cryptos I believe in. That I don't talk about cryptos that I don't believe in. Special thanks to our Patreon members. We do have private Discord there. Patreon members get access to. Now make it rain on that like button. Strap in for the show. Let's welcome our producer, D Money.
Hey, Jay, what's going on? Happy Monday.
Yes. Well, I know, right? In crypto, especially the more invested you are on it, when you see the markets dropping like this, it often makes your stomach go down to, the ground, and it feels rotten. I'm a little bit numb to that because I've been investing for a while and then in crypto 4.5 years. But I remember what it was like to feel like when you were new. I had a question for you. You're fairly new to crypto, about 6 to 9 months. Would you share with me what you feel when you see the charts for Bitcoin looking like it does today?
Yeah, it's some mixed emotions. Like the initial feeling is a bit of a gut punch. I mean, especially since it felt like there was some good momentum, and to just kind of see the last 2.5 weeks just kind of
Be so rough.
go down. Yeah, well, yeah, like we had made what, we were up at 47 or something like that, and it kind of felt like all right, here we go, and then it feels like the momentum is just gone now. So yeah, it feels a little bit like a sucker punch, but then at the same time it's also it's a bit of an opportunity, at least I feel like
Mm-hmm.
One of my concerns is that I'm not going to have enough time to put enough money into the market before we have this blow off top. And so in a way, I'm kind of okay, this gives me a little bit more time.
That's a great way to look at it. That was my perspective when I was new and we had big down days like this, right? Now that I'm not so new and I've accumulated lots of funds, which I hope every one of you in the audience in the next 4.5 years. In fact, I tried to gear this channel in the way that it's the channel I wish I had when I was new. My hope is that many of you in the audience do a lot better than I did, even with my background in investing, by sharing some mistakes that I made, some of the things that I learned, some of the patterns that I picked up. I know when I was new to crypto, but not new to investing, I would still get worried, but not extremely worried, as I knew that this technology would change the whole world. However, many coming into crypto are new to crypto and new or newer to the world of investing. And my thought is that a lot of what people want a feel for is historical context. Now, just because you're new to crypto and possibly investing in general doesn't mean you aren't brilliant or smart. It just means that you're new and you're looking for context. So let's look at the chart as it stands today. Where are the support levels for Bitcoin? What are we concerned about if it breaks below? And let's just get a feel for where things are at. Now, I've got Bitcoin versus US Tether, and this is specifically on Binance, and it's just showing the market action. Here's actually where we broke past this support. Now, you can see we've broken down below the support and come right back up before. We're currently still sitting below this. And this is a concerning level because when it breaks through like this, if it continues below this line and close out below this line, then often we're going to go down. And we have to look to the left to see where support levels are. And one of the strongest levels of support is right around this $35,000 price point. Now, there is a little bit of support a little bit higher, but this is where the stronger support is at 35,000. So if we break down through here, it's likely to come down to about 35,000. And then if it breaks down below that, it's likely to come near this number. Now, this line, you could have it a little bit higher around here at about 31.3. And then if it breaks through that, this 29.3 line is the last major support level. before we have a long ways to go down. Now it could stop here at the 25. Most likely would stop here around the 20. There's a lot of support around this 20 mark because this is where the previous all-time high is. Now, do I think it's going to get there? I don't think so. Could. And that's why I don't use leverage trading. I don't trade on margin. I just buy the assets and I hold them for longer term so that if it does take longer to get where I know it's going, that's okay. I just be patient through it. So when I see days like this, I'm like, okay, well, it's probably going to take longer. Now, sometimes what happens before we run up is we have this, what our friend Paul, who does videos with us on Thursdays, that has 30 years price trading experience, and not just crypto, but every market. And it does this spike in the ground before it takes off. And notice that this doesn't look too terribly different than this. Now, this was kind of trading downward like this, and this is trading generally up. But this nice spike in the ground, watch for it because it might just be this fake out before a breakout. Now, I hope so. I'm prepared in case it goes either way because we don't know exactly which way it will go. Let me give you a little bit more context. This is what things looked like in 2019, 2020. Not terribly different, right? We had come from these lows where we hit about close to 3,200, a little under 3,200, and it went all the way to 14,000. And it got everyone's hopes up. Oh, that is turning around early. And then it just traded sideways, started to go up like it was taking off again, and then savaged us right here. Now, this is historical, so we can actually look at what then happened. Looks pretty rosy, right? All right, so that's just some good context for this. Look, when things go down, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Indeed, you hit it on the head with like just, I look for it as an opportunity to buy more. Now, if you still have your day job or you have other kind of income, where you make some real value is saving over what you make per month and just dollar cost averaging in, especially when prices are at lows like this. That's a big part of my strategy. When for the first 3.5 years of my crypto career, I still had my full-time work that I was doing and I was investing on the side. I retired last March. So since then, I've just been full-time crypto. But for 3.5 years, I would just buy when it was on the side. And when I'd have down days like this, I'd scrape together as much money as I could and invest more. And sometimes it does go down even further. And then I would try to scrape together more money and then buy, because I don't know about you, but I believe in buying low so that I could sell high. And when I see these kind of lows, I tend to get excited. Hopefully this context gives you a little bit of insight. This video overall is really short. If you're ready to be a rainmaker and join the Navy SEALs of crypto and level up your crypto game, join us. You can do that as simply as liking this video and subscribing with the all notifications bell enabled. Remember, at the end of the day, no rain, no gain. We'll see you soon.
To the space, chasing all of the gains, chasing the pumps and all of the hype trains. But like in life, right before you could, it was told to fly when it was pouring like a rain, make it should.